Hey Cloud Gamers, and welcome to the Cloud Gaming Stream channel. I'm Marchief, and today I'm having a look at Outriders across Firepower Cloud, Maximum Settings and Shadow PC. These are three at the top of the range virtual PC systems for you to be able to play any game on, so we thought we'd have a look at the Steam version of Outriders and see just how well they perform. Unfortunately, they all still suffer from the little stutter that we are seeing across all systems for Outriders, the occasional frames per second drop and stutter there, which you'll see. But in general, all three systems are playing this game extremely well. This is being captured at 1440p just to push them to the limit. But we can see that most of them are hovering over the 70 frames per second there. As we come to Firepower Cloud, looking at the bridge here, running on high settings, we're getting 70 plus frames per second. Maximum settings on Ultra, over 120 frames there. And Shadow PC running at high here, pushing 60 plus. As we come back side by side then, we can see the clear difference between the GPUs that are in these machines. CPU wise, Firepower Cloud and maximum settings are the same with the AMD 3800X, but Shadow PC using a custom CPU. GPU wise, the maximum settings is the top here with 2080 Super. As we come to the Firepower Cloud, it's running a 2060 here, and quite clearly pushing 70 plus frames per second. Graphics wise, looking absolutely fantastic because it's that RTX 2060, DLSS enabled here for performance and on the Ultra settings. You can see it's looking extremely crisp there. As we come to maximum settings, we are on full Ultra with DLSS on balanced, and it's still looking fantastically sharp. And looking at that frames per second, holding over 100 frames per second here. Big thanks to Maximum Settings for providing a key for this review. As we come to Shadow PC, I do have to give credit where credit's due here. I didn't expect this to run so well at 1440, although the GPU is being maxed out here. It is still holding 60 frames per second in most of these situations, but we still do see some big dips here and there. But look at those effects on high, you wouldn't notice a huge amount of difference. As we come back side by side then, we can see those differences a little bit more clearly, but with Firepower Cloud and maximum settings pushing those ultra settings, only really the frames per second being different there. Shadow PC, high settings, not a huge amount of difference, but again, you see those frames per second dip. As we come to the little cutscene here, all looking quite smooth across the board. But for some reason to me, Firepower Cloud is looking crisper here. Reaction wise, I did find that Firepower Cloud does feel quite native to me. This is because it's a UK rig and I am based in the UK, so input lag was at minimum. Firepower Cloud and maximum settings are being streamed through Moonlight here, so they should be pretty much the same, especially with the graphics being quite similar. As we come back to maximum settings, again, with a little bit extra input lag, it was just as performant, if not slightly better than Firepower Cloud. As this is in Canada, I do have 100 millisecond latency, but as of recent, it does feel a lot better, not noticing that input lag as much when playing. And graphics wise, having that 2080 Super on the tier 3 is fantastic. Shadow PC then, more noticeable now looking at the fire there, that this is running on the high settings versus the Ultra, but overall not hugely different, but Shadow PC still managing to push quite high settings here. As we come back across the board, really are impressed that Shadow PC is managing to keep up, although it is marred by the potential loss of Shadow in future. However, if you are outside of the US, then you are probably still looking at a 6 to 9 month wait for Shadow. Firepower Cloud does have a queue but not known currently, and is only available for the UK and Europe. Maximum settings is a great option for those in the US and Canada, as long as you have a good ping there. They also have a waiting list for their tier 3 here for the 2080 Super, so do hop on their Discord to see when orders open. For those of you that stuck with us, thank you for watching, and maximum settings are also giving away an Outriders Steam code. For your chance to win that, hop onto our Discord and enter the giveaways channel. Thanks for watching, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things cloud gaming, and we will see you next time.